Hello everyone, my name is Poetic Rainbow and welcome back to the Fallen SMP YouTube channel where I will be showing you how to make your Minecraft look better. This is all subjective and you might not agree with me. I'm going to show you 3 different tiers. Tier 1 will be called Vanilla Plus. We're going to take the normal Minecraft aesthetic here and we're going to give it a little boost and make it a little bit better. Tier 2 will be called Revamped and Stylized. We're gonna take the vanilla aesthetic of the game and we're gonna give it some flair. Finally, tier 3 will be realism. We're gonna try to make our game look as realistic as possible without sacrificing gameplay, but we might sacrifice our computers in the process. Alright, so let me change into tier 1. Do you see difference yet? Tier 1 just makes Minecraft look a little bit better, so there's not actually that many differences to show you here. One of the biggest differences you'll see is connected textures. As you can see, all the panes here are connected. You can see this glass smoothly goes across multiple borders here and it has the edges on the sides. Connected textures is actually normally a feature of the Optifine mod, but we're not going to use Optifine today because we have other mods that can provide even better performance. Even if I was playing with just vanilla, not even a vanilla plus, I would use the mods sodium, starlight, lithium, and hydrogen. Those are my default mods I go to whenever I'm setting up a Minecraft instance. They make your game run amazing. This is all on the fabric mod loader, but you can also use quilt. Another edit we've made to our game here is called Better Grass. Now this Better Grass is a little more advanced than it even is in Optifine. This is the Lambda Better Grass mod. As you can see, this grass right here goes up sides of the block and it's all connected. The grass will make a nice circular connection around it in order to smoothen the transitions. Now while the sun is setting, let me show you a few other of our mods that we've used here today. One of my favorites is called Extended Clouds. This makes it so the clouds in the sky render way farther than they normally would. Normally those clouds all the way over there would never be rendered on vanilla. I'm also using the Bobby mod. The Bobby mod saves the chunks that the server has sent to you in the past and uses them so that you can turn up your render distance even farther than normal. This makes it so if you have a good computer, you can see way more than the server normally allows. This is the Falling Leaves mod, and it has different textures for each leaf block. And even these birch leaves will make red particles. There's one. These mods all work great on the Fallen SMP. It just really improves the atmosphere. Well, I guess we gotta get to a dark spot to show off this other one. While we're over here, we can really see how nice the Better Grass mod makes this hill look. So I may or may not have just taken some torches away from this to show you a nice dark area. I will put them back, I promise. So this next one is Lamb Dynamic Lights. This makes it so if you hold a light source in your inventory, that light will actually follow along with you and light up the area around you as you go. Now, for a lot of these mods, and even more that you might find and like yourself, there's one last mod that actually helps make this a lot easier to configure. People who are used to Optifine, you might want to get the Puzzle mod. The Puzzle mod combines a lot of these other mods into one menu that you can configure all together. This just makes it way easier to keep everything together. Now, let's jump in to Tier 2. Welcome to Tier 2, and as you see, there's actually not that much of a difference here. Tier 2 basically just takes Tier 1 and slaps a new fresh coat of paint on top of that solid basis we set up in Tier 1. Here I'm using the classic Faithful Resource Pack, which I personally love. Now, some might call this Vanilla Plus, so if you think this is Vanilla Plus, you might call this your Tier 1, but for me, this works great. And a lot of the mods that we installed in Tier 1 work amazing with texture packs as well. And if your computer is good enough, slap some shaders on it as well. Using a nice resource pack and shaders really just overhauls the gameplay experience. And there are tons of shaders that you can use. Right now, this is complimentary 4.4. Or if you want a lighter and simpler shader pack experience, go with Silder's Vibrant or Silder's Enhanced Vanilla. Honestly, they work great. And I'm running these shaders through the Iris mod, and I'm also using Indium, which I forgot to mention earlier in the video, is required to use the connected textures with the Sodium mod. But yes, I'm using Iris here, and Iris is amazing. It runs so much better than using Optifine shaders, and it's completely compatible with almost every shader pack. So back to my favorite of the shaders before we switch to tier 3. Now, tier 3, I think takes things a little too far. I'm gonna mention that up front here because a lot of people won't like tier 3. And you know, I don't like it either, really. I don't think I'd ever play with tier 3 normally. But just for show, Minecraft really can look great. Except this resource pack I'm using, ew, doesn't specifically support the better grass. So in order to use it properly, we're gonna have to turn it to fast mode. Now, using a well-made realistic resource pack with a well-made shader really transforms your game into something completely different. Right here, again, I'm using complementary, and these are the Patrick shaders, which I'm only using the 32x version, which is the version that you can download for yourself. It is stunning. It looks so nice. My house here in Spawn, I think looks really, really good with this. Now, like I said, I wouldn't use this normally, especially if you can't handle shaders, because it's like not very impressive without, because of the leaf shading. But if you like it like this, honestly, like you like it. But this is the only way I can see myself using it. And it looks really nice. It changes the game and it makes it look completely different. But me, my favorite tier is tier 2. I think tier 2 is the perfect combination of vanilla and realistic. It can go a little stylized. And you know, right here, since I turned on all those fancy PBR effects, look how nice these leaves look right here. Now, like I said, throw your favorite resource pack on here. Sphax Pure BD Craft looks amazing like this. So thank you for watching. I hope this gave you some ideas of what to install for your game. These tiers I made, they're really just abstract. They don't really mean anything. Install what you like and install what makes your game look appealing to you. I think this looks pretty appealing, doesn't it? Although it might even look better with Silder's vibrant shaders. It kind of plays in with the whole cartoony aesthetic of Sphax. I'll play with it, and so should you. And maybe you should play with that on the Fallen SMP. Apply at fallenSMP.com/apply. We are a tight-knit community of Minecrafters. We have a vanilla server, the modded server, a lore server. We host events, and we're generally a fun group to be around. So consider applying. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. Let me unhit the slay button. Oh, it still looks good. What the heck?